everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with More. I am independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I am sharing a cute little treat holder. It's super quick and easy, and they're just adorable. Look it, I just went crazy just making for different occasions. I'm going to share the one for a baby because I thought these would be really cute little treat holders for little favors for a baby shower. And I did two different versions. I'm going to share the little bottle one. The little footprint is adorable. We have little hands in this set, and I'll show you the stamp sets I used for these. But this is both the same one. I'm going to do the little bottle one for this project today. And I did a pink and a blue, and then I did the seafoam green because I thought if you didn't want your friends and family to know yet what the baby is, you can go in between, do yellow or the green. So this is what I'm sharing today, and I'm going to use my blends to color in the bottle for it, but you can use this for any occasion. I thought they're super cute. It could be a little birthday party favor, and these do hold Ghirardellis. And I also got the Godiva, these Godiva masterpieces, and they fit in here as well. They're just some little chocolate hearts, and I got these at the Dollar Tree. But the Ghirardellis, you know, you can get just about anywhere. So the rest of them, some have the little mini Ghirardellis, and some of them have the regular Ghirardelli. And so they both fit in here. So this one I did for St. Patrick's Day because that's coming up. So I thought that one was really cute. And this set that I used for this one is one that I've shared before, and it's called The Amazing Life. This is a great set if you're beginning stamping too, because it's got a bunch of different sentiments for birthdays and so happy to have you in my life. There's good luck, and there's little flowers, a cake. I mean, this is really could cover a lot of different things. So that's where I got the, and you can use the good luck as well. I use the itty bitty greetings for the greeting on it, and I just use the have a lucky day, but here's the little 4-leaf clover. So that's for that one. And then for the, I thought this was cute for Valentine's, and I was going to share it before Valentine's, but I just had too much to share. So you can use it for just an I love you little treat to put in your kids or your husband or significant other's lunchbox. And that set is using the Forever Lovely, and so I just used the love you and these little hearts on here. And then for this little bird, I just use the same love you, and I am using the Hey Love stamp set for this one, and it's that little bird right there. But you can absolutely use any of the images. They're so cute. You do have to have a smaller one because I'm using the rectangle stitched framelits for the front. And then the baby one, I am using the Well Said, which is this two set, and you've seen me use this before if you follow me. And I am using the Welcome Baby, and let me show you the set first. This is the first steps, so you don't need the Well Said. You can use the Welcome Little one. And then here's the little hands. Look how cute that is, and the little feet. And this is the bottle that we're using, and we're using these little stars to stamp the background of it. Now you noticed on these little ones that I stamped the background on it, and the other ones I just left plain. So if you want to use the Welcome Baby like this one, you need to use the Welcome from here and then the Baby from this Well Said. So that's all of the stamp sets that we're using for this. And so let's get started. I'm going to use the Seafoam green again for this one, but we're going to use the Welcome Baby and the little bottle for this one. So let me show you how this is done. You'll need the Be Mine framelits for this little treat holder. But the piece that you're going to need is 8.5 by 2.5. And then we're going to do the edging on it, and then we're going to score it. Then you'll need a piece of Whisper White for the little sentiment part and what we're stamping on. And then this is the stitched rectangle framelits that we're using. And it is this group of framelits, and I'm using the second one here. And so it is about, it's 3 inches, almost 3 inches, like more, the space is more like 2 3/4 inches by 1 1/4 inch. But you can actually just cut out a piece of Whisper White if you don't have these framelits, but I will tell you that these framelits are amazing, and the stitching really adds to this little treat holder. All right, so let's get our stuff together here. And first thing that we're going to do is we are going to cut out our little framelit here, and then we're going to do our edging there. I'm just grabbing my little stamp set here, putting it on my block because I forgot to do that earlier. All right, so we have our stamps here, but we're going to go ahead and do our big shot work first. Now the only thing that you're going to need from the Be Mine is going to be this little edge framelit right here. I've used it a ton. You can see how much I've used it. And you do need a sticky note to hold these in place because you want them to be straight on the edges. So I'm going to take that seafoam green. I believe that's called seafoam green. It's one of our new colors, so I can't remember exactly if that's the right, I'm telling you right, but I think it is. All right, so we're going to line that up, and I'm just going to use make sure it's straight and it stays straight. And we're going to run it on both sides of this, and you see that's short, but it's easy to line that back up. So we're running that one through, and then we're going to do it again. So you can see it's a very definite, and I'm just laying these back on top and making sure that it's straight. And then just use your piece again to hold it in place, and then we're going to run that other part through, and we're going to do the same on the other side. So we have one side with the ruffle already, and it's so adorable. That's why I like the stitched framelit for the front, because it matches that stitching. Can you see that? It's super pretty. Just like that. All right, let's move this out of the way here, and then we're going to do our little piece that we are going to stamp on. Just send that one through. And we're all ready to go. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And then I'm going to bring out my scoring tool, and we are going to score this in half at 4 1/4. Alright, so there's our piece right there. I'm going to use my bone folder. Make sure that they're lined up straight, and just do your bone folder like that. We're going to go ahead and set that aside for a second, and then we're going to stamp on this. I'm going to use Memento Black. Oh, first, yeah, let's go ahead and do that first. We'll do the background in a minute. So we're going to score the welcome, we're going to stamp the welcome at the top, and then we're going to do the baby. And then we're going to stamp the little bottle. Make sure if you're using blends or watercolor or whatever to use the Memento Black. And I'm just going to use it's soft seafoam. Soft seafoam. I'm using the light and dark of our blends for this. This is the dark. And I'm not doing anything really fancy. I'm just shading a little bit. Nothing really fancy. And then we're going to go with the light over the top there. And I'm going to add a little bit of more shading here. Just like that, and that's going to be it. You can really go crazy and just have, you know, a lot of fun with it, making it. But this is so simple, we're going to keep it simple. So now on this piece, we are going to stamp our little stars with the soft seafoam ink. So we're just going to randomly, nothing fancy. I usually turn it upside down for a few, just so they're going in different directions. And I did both the front and back, but you can do just the front if you want. But you can see how quick and easy it is, so I would just do the front and back. Alright, I think that's good enough. And we're going to add a little Ghirardelli, and I'm just using, you can use your snail and just put a little thing there and it'll hold it on here. And we're going to add this, just use some snail, add it to the front here. And like I said, you can do any of the ones that I created. Just use the coordinating stamp set. And I am going to use our 1/8 inch circle punch, and I'm punching 2 little holes here. And I'm going to use the lemon lime twist. This is in our freebie for Celebration. So for those of you who don't know, Celebration is going on. It is going on now, and you can, for every $50 you spend, you get a free item to choose from. And this ribbon, it's a 5-pack. Whoops. I think whenever I get on video, it's always harder. I had no problem threading these through earlier on all those other ones I did, but this one's trying to be difficult. I'm going to use my little tool here. There. That'll do it. And then just cut enough so you have a bow. You can tie a bow, because the bow is really adorable. Alright, I think I just didn't have a good enough point on that other side. And then we're just going to tie a bow on this. It's super quick and easy. And you can get so many different looks with this. You can use the little footprint. The little footprint, I think, is super adorable too. So we're going to just fix our bow. You can just make it whatever size you like. And I'm going to cut the ends of this just a hair more. But I love this little edging, and that's what made me decide to go ahead and make a treat holder on it. Is that not so cute? And you can use it for just any occasion. So if you need any supplies for this, you can go to my blog. It's stampingwithamore.com, and you can shop from my blog. I have my new hostess code there if you'd like to use the hostess code. And you can see, look at how cute all the different designs are. So you can do it with whatever stamp sets you have. I just love these as a baby favor. And I think that I really favor this little foot but it was so simple and quick. I wanted to show you how you could shade the little bottle and everything using your blends. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. I hope you have a blessed day. This was going to be my Facebook Live for Valentine's Day, but I forgot it was Valentine's Day, and my husband had some plans, so we are going to skip Facebook Live, but I will share this with you instead. And I'll catch you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time on Stamping with Amore on Facebook. And you can come join me for my Facebook Lives. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you all later. Bye.